The boy without light. The sun rises, casting a golden light through the leaves of Moniroth. It should be a beautiful light, but for Sovan, it is just a ray that clearly shows his difference. Moniroth is full of wonder. Each house is built of mountain stone, shining because it contains a magical ray from the ground. Little children run around, shooting little magic rockets from their fingertips. Farmers just raise their hands, and the soil plows itself. Life here is easy, because magic is everything. And Sovan is the emptiness in the middle of all the brilliance. Sovan is 15 years old, sitting on a pile of abandoned rocks by the lake. He watches the other magicians practice. He raises his hand and whispers into the air to the small stone he has stolen. He hopes that a little light will appear, even a little smoke. But nothing happens. The stone remains cold and dead in his hand. It's no use, Sovan. A deep, stern voice rang out from behind him. It was Elder Sutharos, the village leader. His beard was gray like hard stone. His eyes were the color of a dull diamond, deep, calm, and seemed to hold secrets that no one could fathom. They were not eyes that could see the future, but eyes that could only think about the past. Magic power is not in your heart. It is born with you. You must acknowledge it and focus on other things. Elder Sutharos spoke without pity. The stone is valuable to those who have the power. Don't waste it. Suven stepped down from the stone, his cheeks burning not with anger but with shame. I just want to help, Suvan said, his neck stiff. You help by doing what you can, like cleaning the ancient temple. Don't interfere with our work. The elder turned and walked away, leaving Suvan alone there. Suvan was not a weak, he just doesn't have magic. His brain is as sharp as a knife. He has spent time studying the history of magic, old laws, and secrets that even the most skilled magicians would never notice. He knows more about ancient stories than anyone else in this village. Nari's appearance, while Suwan was sitting quietly. A swirling wind blew in front of him, blowing his hair. Nari descended from the sky as if falling from a cloud. She was a girl with a curvy figure. Her training clothes were light blue. Her wind magic power was stronger than any other child of her generation. She didn't need to walk. She just floated. Her eyes showed a strength, in stark contrast to the gentleness that most people thought of as wind magic. She raised her palm, and the cold stone in Suwan's hand began to slowly spin in the air. She didn't say anything, but she confirmed to Suwan. I see you. Don't worry about that old teacher, Nari said, without asking what the elder had said. He only knows about the old magic. He doesn't know about the real world. But he's right, Suvan replied with a sad face. I have no power. I'm not like you. That's why I need you, Nari replied. You have a head. We have strength. One day, a head will be worth more than strength. The beginning of the curse and the adventure that evening. The silence was shattered. Suddenly, a dark purple light enveloped the village. Soon, the magic stones that held power in every house began to dim like candles about to go out. A scream of fear rang out. Nari, who was close to Savan, tried to create a protective shield, but it dissipated in a matter of seconds. Savan didn't stay silent. Instead of panicking, he ran to the ancient library, which had been closed by the elder. He used a small hidden nail to pry open the door. In the library, he opened an old animal skin book that he had stolen when he was a child. One page was marked with a pencil he had drawn. It was a record of a similar curse from centuries ago. When magic fails, darkness triumphs. Only the Nightstone, hidden where light cannot reach, can absorb all darkness. This stone is a dark energy, but it could be the key to freedom. Suana closed the book. Now, he understood. Magicians could not undo the curse that consumed their magic. The only thing left was to use the power of darkness itself. He held the book close to his chest. He had no magic, but he had knowledge and a heart that no other wizard had. He knew he couldn't wait for someone else to do it. He walked out of the library, his eyes fixed on the glass mountain, which looked dark and scary under the purple light of the curse. I'll go find it, Savan whispered to himself. They need it, and I can do it. Savan's adventure without magic was beginning now. The last chapter, The Power Without Light, the twilight of Manirith village was pitch black. The night curse had spread throughout the square, destroying the last magic stone. The villagers gathered in fear as Elder Sathiros stood in the center, a black glow surrounding him, the power of the night gem he had seized from Suvain. He seemed to be the most powerful, but his heart was being consumed by dark energy. "This gem is true power," Sathiros shouted, his voice as loud as a rock breaking. "This village must learn to rely on me. I will be the eternal leader." Nari used her remaining wind magic to create a small shield to protect the villagers. Shanrath shot his bow at the target, but the arrow vanished when it hit Sothiros' dark shield. They knew they could not defeat the power of the curse. Suvan walked forward. He had no magic light to protect him, but he had an ancient book in his hand. He stood before his former teacher, the only person who had ever looked down on him the most. "Master," Suvan shouted, "this power is not yours. The Night Gemstone was not created to rule, but to absorb curses and dissolve them." Sathiros laughed. "What are you talking about? A boy without magic dares to teach me magic. I am not teaching magic. I am teaching you history." "Savant!" shouted back. Savan knew that he could not win by force, so he decided to use strategy. He started to run, not escape, but to the spring of clean water that flowed from Panamkio, which was not far away. Nari Chanrith helped stop him for a moment. Shanrith used his rope to catch Sothiros' leg. Sothiros was furious and shot dark energy at Chanrith. Nari quickly pushed Chanrith out of danger. This small attack gave Suvan enough time. Suvan reached the water source. He remembered that in ancient records, clean water could neutralize dark magic energy for a short time. He didn't think about the danger. He just jumped into the cold water and came back up. Sothir turned around angrily. "You still dare to be stubborn. You will be punished." He raised the night gemstone up and shot a large dark ray at Suvan. This was the moment when true courage was shown. Suvan had no magical shield to protect him. He only knew that the gem had to return to its source. Instead of running away, Suvan threw himself forward. He used all his agility and strength to evade the dark rays. He had never learned magic, but he had an unwavering will. When he was close to Suthir, he didn't fight back, but he grabbed the hand of the elder who was holding the gem. "Give it to the old master," Suvan said under his breath. Because Suvan had just touched the clean water, the gem's dark energy weakened for a moment. It was enough for Suwana, who had the strength of a loyal heart, to snatch the gem from Suwana's hands. When the night gem fell into Suwana's hands, dark energy erupted. But because Suwana had a pure heart, the energy did not consume him. Suwana picked up the gem. He remembered the words in the book, the key to unlock freedom. He decided to do what the gem was originally created for: absorb the curse. He closed his eyes and shouted with all his might, "Night Gem, I command you to return to where you came from. Absorb all the darkness." A huge black light flashed from the gem, absorbing all the night curses that surrounded the village. The darkness was gone. The magic stones in the village began to shine brightly again. Suwana fell to the ground. The dark energy drained from him, but he was still alive. He had completely lost his magic, but was free from the gem's control. Suvana returns the night gem to its hidden place before its dark power becomes dangerous. The village is saved. The importance of loyalty Savannah stands in the village square. The villagers gather. Elda Sutharos looks at Suvanna with shame. Nari and Shanrith walk over to stand next to Savannah. Eventually, all the magicians learned a lesson. They relied too much on magic to forget that true strength could come from unexpected place. From a boy without magic, but with honesty and courage for others. Suvan's strength came not from a burst of energy, but from his unwavering will. The village of Manirath began to recognize that knowledge and a sincere heart were a kind of magic. Suvan was no longer a boy without light. He was a new light for the village. Nari turned to Suvan with a smile. "Now that we have saved the village, do you think the other curses we read about in the book are hidden in the city of